Did you know that a high-end professional chef might oversee over 200 different ingredients across a single dinner service? Welcome to Career Spotlight, the YouTube channel that puts a spotlight on every career. Follow us to catch the next career we will shine a light on. A chef is the creative and technical heart of the culinary world, responsible for food. This profession matters because it blends artistry with the fundamental human need for nourishment and culture. For a chef, the day begins long before the first customer enters the restaurant. At 9 in the morning, the chef is often at the loading dock inspecting arrivals. They check the firmness of tomatoes and the clarity of a whole fish's eyes. By 10, the kitchen hums with the rhythmic sounds of heavy chopping across wood. The chef begins the vital task of mise en place, meaning everything in its place. This involves prepping base sauces that will simmer on the stove for many hours. The chef carefully skims the foam off the top of a boiling veal stock. Precision is required as they butcher a whole side of beef into individual portions. Every ounce matters for food cost management and consistency across the menu items served. As noon approaches, the kitchen atmosphere shifts from prep focus to high alert readiness for lunch. The chef monitors the heat of the pans and the temperature of the ovens accurately. When the first order ticket prints, it signals the start of the lunch rush. The chef calls out the order loudly and clearly so every station can hear. Communication is the lifeblood of a functioning kitchen during these extremely intense service hours. Between 12 and 2, the chef is a conductor, orchestrating a complex, fiery symphony. They must time the steak, the vegetables, and the sauce to finish simultaneously. After the lunch service, the kitchen does not simply shut down for a break. They clean every surface thoroughly to maintain the highest possible standards of food hygiene. The afternoon is often dedicated to inventory management and planning the evening specials. They might experiment with a new seasonal ingredient, like ramps or fresh truffles. Weekly tasks include placing massive orders with vendors for meat, produce, and dry goods. They also spend time training new staff on the specific techniques of the house. Scheduling the kitchen staff is a weekly puzzle that requires balancing labor costs carefully. The chef must also ensure all refrigeration units are holding the correct safe temperatures. Standard tools of the trade include high-quality chef's knives, carbon steel pans, and spatulas. Specialized equipment like sous vide immersion circulators and combi ovens are now very common in kitchens. The work environment is physically demanding, characterized by long hours spent standing on feet. Temperatures in the kitchen can reach over 100 degrees during a busy service. Despite the heat and pressure, the reward comes from a perfectly executed plate of food. A common problem is a main ingredient running out mid-service due to high demand. The chef must quickly pivot, offering an alternative dish or modifying the existing recipe. To excel, a chef needs physical stamina, a keen palate, and exceptional leadership skills. They must be able to stay calm under intense pressure when things go wrong suddenly. Breaking into this career often starts with a passion for food and raw ingredients. Many prospective chefs attend culinary school for 1 to 4 years to learn fundamentals. However, many others start at the very bottom as a dishwasher or prep cook. This entry-level role is about learning the pace of a professional kitchen environment. At this stage, you might earn between $30,000 and $45,000 annually. After gaining experience, you may move up to the role of a line cook. Here, you master specific stations like the grill, sauté, or the cold pantry section. The next major step is becoming a sous chef, the second in command in the kitchen. Sous chefs handle more administrative tasks, like ordering and managing the junior kitchen staff. In mid-level roles, salaries typically range from $50,000 to $75,000 a year. At the top of the hierarchy sits the executive chef, or the culinary director. They are responsible for the entire menu creation, food costs, and overall profitability. Executive chefs can earn $85,000 to over $150,000 in luxury. Beyond restaurants, chefs can work in private homes, corporate catering, or food research. Some chefs find lateral moves into food writing, styling, or becoming a personal instructor. The industry outlook remains strong as people always seek high quality dining and global flavors. The future will likely see more integration of sustainable practices and plant based culinary innovations. If you have a passion for food and a resilient spirit, this career is for you. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow Career Spotlight so you never miss the next career we shine a light on.